Okay, this is like the third time I recorded this video, and so I'm not gonna make any plans of what I'm about to say. And so let's get started with the introduction of who I am. My name is Max, and I am an alter within the system. Now you may say, Max, I never met you before, and that's cool because I never met you before. And so I'm not a new alter, but I'm a newly discovered alter, you can say. I always was in the system. I've been in the system for maybe like roughly maybe 10, 15 years. Around that period, I'm not exactly sure of my inception, but it's around that time frame of 10 to 15 years, you can say. And so my job in the system is basically to be like a mechanic. Basically, when stuff is broken, I fix it. So if something is broken, they call Max, and I'll be at their service, and I'll fix it. My job is making sure that the system runs smoothly and that things are going as they are designed to go. And I get my orders directly from the brain. The brain will tell me, it gives me like a list of orders of what I should do. And so as the brain gives me that list of instructions on how to remedy a situation, I will begin to do that. And so how I do that is I work with different alters. I work with gatekeepers. I work with the prosecutors. I work with the defenders, like the physical defender. I work with the emotional defender. I work with a wide range of different kind of alters in our system, and how to navigate and how to help out the system. And I also work with the main fronters. And so the main fronters, you probably have met them already, like Nicole, like Edward, like Becky, just to name a few of the main fronters. I work with them as well. And so my job is to teach them how to front more effectively, because fronting is actually an art form. Most people don't understand that fronting is a very hard thing to do. And so we kind of basically have something called alter school, where I teach alters how to front. Because alters do not naturally know how to front because they used to be in the headspace. And so what I do is I get off the old textbook on Fronting 101. And so we actually do have a textbook called Fronting 101. It's based on a lot of theory. And so, the theory is good unless it's practiced, kind of thing. And so we have, you can say, theoretical scientists in a world that theorize theoretically how fronting should operate and how an alter should interact with the physical reality. And so there's a lot of scientific ideas out there. And so it's kind of like you're scientists looking at the stars in the universe and wondering if there's different life on other planets. And so you can, with a mathematical model, can kind of theorize about which planets are in the Goldilocks zone to have life. And the kind of same thing when it comes to alters. Like we theoretically theorize about how fronting will work and how a certain interaction with a certain group of people may go. Like if we know we're around family members, we can kind of tell, well, which level of masking should we permit? Or if we're around someone that's more friendly, which level of masking that we should decrease on? Like, should we be fully open and say, hey, hello, I'm an alter, how you guys doing? Like, what will be the comfort zone? What will be the Goldilocks zone, you're saying? And so what does it mean to be a Goldilocks zone? Well, scientists in astronomy use the words Goldilocks zone because in the story of Goldilocks, the porridge was too hot or it was too cold. But she, like the one in the middle, was just right. And so basically it's the perfect, ideal condition. That's what I'm looking for. It's a perfect ideal condition. And so when those conditions are perfect and the ideal for life, that's what we do. And so again, my name is Max, and that is what I do. And I work a lot with Benjamin. Benjamin has different levels of experience in the system. And so he's been fronting lately, trying to help out the body and try to help us out to navigate different things. And we also are in the middle of a fusion right now between me, Max, and Benjamin. And so, I'm Max and Benjamin. I'm confused, whatever. But anyway, we are in the midst of a, shit. Don't tell me I want to switch out right now. I really don't want to do this on video. This is something that we tell our students in school on fronting, that sometimes fronting on camera can be freaking weird. And I'm like one of the teachers, and now it's happening to me. So, okay. Hey, this is Benjamin. And so, yeah, my job is to, I front a lot. I help Adam Anderson out a lot, and I make sure that the body is going right and smoothly. And how you heard just recently from Max, he's a good guy. He's a cool guy. And he has a lot of theories on how to make the system more better, because we were talking to our therapist last week about how we can actually understand who is fronting, especially when it's rapid switching. Like just now, there was a rapid switch. I came up front and he went back. Like, how could we measure that? How could we make it more effective? How could we make switching be less awkward for not only us, because it's awkward as hell for us, but how can we make it less awkward for those who are our family members or those who are our friends? Because switching can be awkward, especially when there's a pause there. Because you've seen that little pause. When people ask me, well, what happens when you pause? Literally what happens is that the brain shifts. There's like a shifting that happens in the brain. And so I'm trying to get into the driver's seat. And so it feels like everything's in slow motion. That's what it feels like to me. And so I'm hopping in the driver's seat, and Max decides to get out. Well, he's already decided. I kind of yanked his ass out of the driver's seat. And so I'm in the driver's seat. And so, yeah. And so fronting is something we have to get more better at. We're not professionals at it. We're actually more better at masking than we are at fronting. And so, yeah. So, yeah, this is Benjamin, and Max said hello. And so anyway, thank you very much for watching our channel. If you want to know more DID content, please like and subscribe and smash that bell notification. So thank you very much. Peace.